MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Mike Soroka gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard-breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. German Marquez is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Previous history with German Marquez. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackmon. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Arenado is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side, he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Daniel Murphy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 4.
Nick Markakis.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have down.
Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
Batting eight.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Previous history with German Marquez. He's a perfect 3 for 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Uh-oh, he missed it.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they get the double play at third. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Walters at second. Marquez is over at first with 1 away. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
The first baseman, number 5.
In now, Freddie Freeman. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Up next for
Standing in now, Nick Markakis.
Nick.
Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Markakis, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-2 home. He pulls this one into right. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the. So coming to the plate, David Dahl. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Grounded back up the middle. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Danger. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Junior. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
No balls and a strike to count.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Lifted down the line in left. Ball's in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swanson at third, Soroka on second, Acuna at first with no outs. This is pulled into right. Blackman is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the force for the second out. And now a triple play as he... Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. On the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. For him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Oh, behind the back. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the end. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was a double play victim last time around.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The right fielder.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First offering on its way. Towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. So digging in now, Trevor Story. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Chopped on the ground to first. Backhanded. And he's safe.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Acuna will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Story, the runner at second with 1 away. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, for the life of me, I can't believe this thing got out, and neither can the guy on the bump. It was an off-speed pitch away, and somehow he got just enough of it to push it down the line and over the fence. That's not your average home run.
0 for 2 for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
McCann has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Rockies push across. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Acuna. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Dahl is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He hit into the triple play last time, so one would guess this at-bat couldn't get any worse for him.
Yeah, you're only going to see that a handful of times during the season. A triple play, pretty unique.
Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
In now, Freddie Freeman. Into right field, that's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Third baseman.
Josh Donaldson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw on to first, a double play. So they pick. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. This is skied into short left center. Swanson into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The catcher, number 14.
Ready for another chance? Tony Walters. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13.
Yanked foul off to the right.
Alonso.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For Colorado.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center.
On the run is Dahl.
He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo home run for Brian McCann as they open it up to 6-2 now.
That one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Into the box, Dansby Swanson. 0-1 the count. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. McMahon's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Up next for Colorado.
Riding in once again, Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bounce towards the second baseman. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher.
Now
don't be shocked if he's not in the 3-hole for this manager.
Acuna Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, and would you believe it? The 5th double play they've hit into so far. Wow. 2
Second
gone.
baseman, Ozzie.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Braves go down with Daniel Murphy will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
McMahon.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding into the box, Raimel Tapia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Last strike now for Colorado. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
6-2 the final total today. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Soroka earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on a whole bunch of hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base.